Hey everyone, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm your host, David Raff, and welcome to the show. Let me start off by saying Happy Thursday. Of course, by Thursday, I mean Thursday. Thursday is named after the mighty god of thunder himself, and it's fitting because today we're going to be talking about the top 10 strongest Thor weapons. Let's do this. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below about which weapon is your favorite. Okay, let's get started. At number 10, we got Thunderstrike. Eric Masterson, aka Thunderstrike, wields the weapon also known as Thunderstrike. Yes, his name is the same as his weapon. While he was Thor for a time, Odin eventually made him his own weapon. It has a lot of the same capabilities as Thor's hammer Mjolnir. It was made by the same metal Uru, can make Eric fly, transform, shoot energy, and isn't 100% confirmed if it has the same worthiness enchantment as Mjolnir, but that's the theory. It's also suspected that Odin made it so only Eric could wield it. Number 9. Thor with 2 R's. Hammer. Yes, you heard that right. Thor, but with 2 R's. This Thor hails from Earth 14325, and that Thor is a part of a group called the Tyrant Avengers, and his version of the hammer can only be used by those who are unworthy. Beyond that, it's pretty similar to Thor's original hammer. Number 8. Thor-Girl's hammer. Thor-Girl, also known as Tareen Olsen, is an alien who met Thor early on. Now, she wasn't given her hammer, she made it herself. Again, it's pretty similar to Thor's. She can fire blast, control weather, use it to transform, and all that fun stuff. You know, I'm starting to sense a pattern here with all these hammers. Number 7. Jarnbjorn. Correct me, it is a weird one to say. Jarnbjorn is a massive axe used by Thor when he wasn't worthy of Mjolnir. It was forged by the dwarves, but never quite hit the levels of Mjolnir. Although, it has a charm on it, making it indestructible, and because of Thor's own enchantment, it can cut through celestial beings, so that is pretty darn impressive if you ask me, folks. Number 6. Mjolnir, the MCU version. So, this version of Mjolnir was very similar to the comics, forged in the heart of a dying star by the dwarves of Nidavellir, but this version was first used by Hela, the goddess of death, also known as Thor's sister, and eventually given to Thor by Odin. The reason it's not higher on the list is because it was destroyed by Hela when she returned later on, so that's kind of a bummer. But hey, it still helped Thor battle the Frost Giants, the Tritari, Dark Elves, and Ultron, so it's pretty darn powerful. Number 5. Thorion's hammer. This hammer was created when Marvel and DC were like, hey, you want to work together for a bit? Okay, yeah, sure, let's do that. In this comic run, some Marvel and DC characters combined to make super characters. Thor and Orion merged together to make Thorion. Once merged, Thorion had the power of both Thor and Orion. The hammer, similar to Mjolnir, it was powerful enough to take on Thanoside. Yes, Thanoside. That's Thanos and Darkseid merged into one. Number 4. Ultimate Mjolnir. Ultimate Mjolnir comes from the Ultimate Universe and is different than the original in a variety of ways. The first one being, it's not really a hammer but more of a battle axe. Also, there are 2 different versions in the Ultimate continuity. One was a technological one, and one was magical. I'm choosing to talk about the one Odin eventually made for him, which is different in a variety of ways. First off, it didn't have a worthiness enchantment, so anyone could wield it. It was also made to be the key to saving Asgard after Ragnarok. Number 3, we got Stormbreaker, but the comic version. Now, Stormbreaker is primarily used by Beta Ray Bill in the comics and was created by Odin for Beta after his fight with Thor. It's crafted in the same Uru metal as Thor's own Mjolnir. It also has the same worthiness enchantment. Now, with Stormbreaker, Bill's able to fly, transform to his human form, shoot energy, and create portals. And at number 2, we got Mjolnir, the original comic version. Mjolnir is by far Thor's most reliable and powerful weapon. Mjolnir was forged by the dwarves of Nidavellir. Odin received the Uru metal as a gift from the dwarves and got them to forge it into Mjolnir, later putting multiple enchantments on it, and the most famous one being the worthiness enchantment. Later on, he ended up gifting it to his son Thor. Mjolnir is able to grant its user the powers of Thor if they are worthy, which in turn gives them flight, weather manipulation, lightning blast, energy projection, and is able to channel the God Blast. Now, number 1, Stormbreaker, the MCU version. Now, you might be saying to yourself, hey, why is Stormbreaker from the MCU stronger than the comic version? Well, my friends, let me explain. Stormbreaker was forged with the purpose of killing Thanos, the biggest, most powerful dude in the universe. Not only that, it has the power to summon the Bifrost. I mean, the Bifrost! That in itself would take a tremendous amount of power. Plus, I don't think we've ever seen Thor more jacked up than when he arrived in Wakanda to join the battle. So, there you have it, guys, the top 10 most powerful Thor weapons. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your host, David Raff, and thank you so much for watching.